Veterans re-entering civilian life face many challenges, including finding a job. Hi, I'm Montel Williams. Welcome to this edition of Military Makeover Operation Career. Today, inspirational stories of former servicemen and women who have reinvented themselves and are thriving at companies who value their unique skills. The Institute for Advanced Learning helps adults learn skills to make an impact on the defense manufacturing industry. Interestingly, almost 25% of the student body is post-military. One thing they all have in common, the desire to continue to serve the United States of America.
I have served in the United States Marine Corps for 6 years as a field artillery cannoneer, and I'm currently enrolled at ATDM to become a CNC machinist.
I've been in the Navy for 20 years, retired in 2018. Spent most of that time aviation related, which would end up leading me into the NDT program in the first place.
The Institute for Advanced Learning and Research is actually more than just students. There are several divisions, all with the purpose of promoting economic development within the region. ATDM, or the Accelerated Training in Defense Manufacturing Program, is just a part of the many things that the Institute does. The ATDM program is a workforce development program for the submarine industrial base. It is fast-paced. It is 16 weeks, about 600 hours. Students earn a skill set in either welding, CNC machining, additive manufacturing, quality control, inspection, or non-destructive testing. And when they finish, they are ready to get a job within the submarine industrial base.
I do like how quick the classes are because we want to go out and make money. At the end of the day, that's what we're here to do. But at the same time, still understand your trade and be the best machinist or welder or metrologist, whatever you wanted to be. Applying for ATDM was fairly easy. As soon as I went on the website, I got a call from the recruiter, and they had been on top of me, making sure that I continue the process and making sure that I'm here to start it. I'm almost about to graduate. The experience is amazing. The student to instructor ratio is very well. And also we have tutoring that is offered at any given time. This program is a great fit for those who are transitioning from the military into civilian life because we are already disciplined, we already have the motivation, and this is a great start and a great moment to capitalize on it.
As long as you have a good mechanical and good understanding of how materials work, we can get you reset and refit to any kind of program that you need. It's a one-stop shop. You show up, we train you, you get the hours, you get the experience, you get some assistance in transitioning. There's a program here to assist with job interviews, and at the same time, you're learning your trade or skill set.
Veterans are perfect for this program because we basically need a mature learner. When they're coming here for 16 weeks, 8 hours a day, they need to be focused. And veterans come in with the structure and being able to handle the rigor that is necessary in order to be able to get through the program. As an added bonus, most of them tend to already have security clearances, which they will need when they get on the job. And for the veteran, they are happy that they're able to serve their country, but just in a different way than active duty. Veterans benefit from this program because they're gaining a skill set that's going to lead them to a lucrative career. Right now, it's 100% scholarshiped by the Navy, so they're able to get the training without, out-of-pocket expenses, and then they're going to have a good job. They're going to have a career that they can advance in and move up, and they're going to have a good starting salary right from the beginning.
Sometimes some jobs don't actually 100% translate to a different civilian job. We can take you and help you move forward and find a career that will actually benefit you. And programs like this, or actually getting into a different career field like this, is a great way to serve and actually provide a service back to the fleet. And it'd be a great benefit to actually keep the Navy going and keep the actual military running.
The reason why I chose the Marines because it was the hardest branch. Honor, courage, commitment, that's something that resonated with me. And when I seen it, that's something that I wanted, and I obtained it. My goal is to have a career and pursue this as long as I can. the passion I have for it that I recently just found is starting to grow on me. Just being able to think about anything that you want and create it with your own hands or into the program is amazing, and that's something I look forward to doing.
CrossFit has made a name for themselves as the ultimate community of fitness enthusiasts working together as a team. They pride themselves on supporting our military veterans, offering them careers that continue to focus on teamwork, peak performance, and motivating others to succeed.
Our history is rooted in the military in terms of when it really started to become popular and hit the scene in the early 2000s. The US military was also heavily engaged in a lot of combat. And so at the time, a lot of combat soldiers were choosing CrossFit as their way to train. And CrossFit, the methodology, was celebrating soldiers who CrossFitted and died in combat through hero workouts. And the hero workouts became a really big part of the CrossFit culture, and to this day still are. So the history between CrossFit and the military is not anything recent. It's something that's been going on for a very long time. That alone is really why I think CrossFit and the military have such a strong bond, because in the military, fitness, performance, those things are critical to fundamentally your survival on the battlefield. In CrossFit gyms, everyone's a hard worker and there's a really tight culture. And there's not many other places in society, I believe, that you see that type of hardworking attitude and tight culture other than places like the military. So in the military, you're really tight with your unit or your team, and hard work is a necessity for the job, and obviously community and culture matter. So when people get out of the military, oftentimes finding that in the civilian sector can be challenging, but in a CrossFit gym, that type of camaraderie is there and is one of the reasons why so many military people gravitate towards the CrossFit community and world, even once they get out of the military.
You know, in 12 years in the Navy, one of the big things that I learned, take care of the people that you work with, both up and down. And I think one of the biggest takeaways that it's from the Navy into my current roles is the aspect of a team and how to nurture and how to grow a team, and really, really trying to invest in the people that you work with, because at the end of the day, you're not going to get where you're trying to go by yourself. And by opening a CrossFit affiliate and being a part of your own local CrossFit affiliate as well as the larger CrossFit community is a really, really nice way to fulfill that kind of mission or fill that void that we may be losing when we leave the military. When you're in the military, you have the broader mission of the Navy or whatever service you might be in, and then when you leave, some of that goes away, and that can be really unsettling for a lot of people. But you can still capture that inside of being in a CrossFit affiliate, because now it's not about me, now it's about me and my staff and the people that I work with and for. And it's cool to wake up every morning and really love what you do and have to feel like you're doing what you're supposed to be doing.
CrossFit is a great fit for military, especially transitioning out, because I think the number one thing people miss when they get out of the military is the community or the brotherhood, or, you know, just the shared experiences. You're not in this thing alone. In the military, a lot of people are pushing you to be better because, you know, everybody has to be better if you want to accomplish the mission or the task or whatever's at hand. And in CrossFit, you know, we're all pushing each other to be better, because it doesn't matter what our goals are for being here, we all have our own goals. You know, what we do has a tremendous impact on people's lives. It doesn't seem like much just by maybe coaching them through a workout, but you can make or break somebody's day by that hour you give them.
And work on that rhythm of the movement rather than to get into that wild swing.
A lot of pride with where I'm at today. I absolutely love what I do.
Looking to the military for positions within any company, within CrossFit or with any civilian sector job, is a great place to start, because anyone who's served understands commitment and understands being on a team and understands hard work.
Couldn't be happy with where I'm at. I am doing exactly what I want to do. I'm getting to teach what I'm passionate about, which is fitness and health and wellness. I get to support my family by doing the thing I love most, and not many people get to really say that they're very happy what they do.
I can think of no greater endeavor than improving another human being. And we have a unique opportunity to do that every single day when we walk into the affiliate, not just with our clients, but with the team that I have here at CrossFit Rife. And that is enough for me to continue doing this for the rest of my life.
We're headed to Northeast Florida, where the folks at Jacksonville Transportation Authority, or JTA, are striving to improve their community by providing safe, reliable, efficient, and sustainable multimodal transportation services and facilities. And our veterans are helping them succeed.
Hi, I'm Nat Ford, CEO of the Jacksonville Transportation Authority. The interesting thing about the JTA is that we are a holistic transportation organization. That makes us rather unique. And so with our road building, we do everything from sidewalks, complete streets, road widening, as well as public transportation. And now we are working towards a very significant project with autonomous vehicles. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Hey, good morning. How are you? We have over 100 veterans who are currently employed at the JTA. We find that their passion of purpose, as well as their discipline and their technical skills coming out of the military, make them great employees here at the JTA. I would like to add also the diversity of our team, you know, in terms of background, gender, race. It makes it for a very exciting environment where all of these different individuals and backgrounds come together and collaborate for the greater good of our community.
Hello, my name is Jacqueline King. I'm a bus operator here at JTA. I did 8 years in the U.S. Navy. I was a quartermaster, worked in the navigation department. My duties in the military was providing transportation to the troops and sailors and open waters around the world. I learned about working here from an online ad. What interested me about it was the benefits, great retirement, and then I was home base. Now I can be home with my family. It's a great opportunity to give back to my community by providing excellent customer service and doing it safely and getting my passengers from one place to another.
Hello, I am Robert DeTrumbull. I am one of 2 vehicle maintenance managers with Jacksonville Transportation Authority, and I have the privilege to be the manager in charge of maintenance for the paratransit side of business. The paratransit side of our business is a door-to-door service basically for those individuals with disabilities and or transportation disadvantaged individuals within the community. I am a 23-year veteran of the United States Marine Corps. I have 6 combat tours in Desert Storm, Bosnia, Iraq, Afghanistan, and a few more in Iraq. I retired as a vehicle maintenance chief, which is an easy transition into my new role at the JTA. A typical day for Robert: comes in the morning, first thing, walks the defect line, sees what buses are on the defect line, comes into the office, matches the work orders, which are the technician's notes, so we know where the next shift has to start off, because we run 24 hours, 7 days a week in the maintenance department.
Hello, I'm Chris Beckgood. I'm one of the facility managers here at JTA, Jacksonville Transportation Authority. My time in the Marine Corps is 15 years. Multiple combat tours, multiple duty stations, ranges from Okinawa, Japan to Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. 4 tours to Iraq, 1 to Afghanistan. I have the pleasure of being one of the facility managers here at JTA. I am in control and charge and with the mindset of everything other than the facility that we stand in right now. So every other building and location that within JTA, from its Skyway, which is this train, to every building that I am obligated to and will maintain.
Jacksonville Transportation Authority, committed to celebrating veterans and serving the North Florida community.
I think that for a veteran, if you're looking at a strong, great career, outstanding benefits, great vacation, and a family-oriented company to work for, this would be an amazing company. I encourage you to come visit.
Great people, we are a family.
We welcome all veterans, and we welcome veteran spouses also to be part of the team here at the JTA.
If you want a job in the public sector and continue in public service, this is the place in Jacksonville. Hands down, they treat you like you deserve to be treated.
We are JTA. Join us.
Akron Children's Hospital is one of the highest-ranked pediatric hospitals in the country. They value our veterans and recognize their unique skill set and provide them both short and long-term career development and employment opportunities.
I was in the Air Force. I did a little bit of active time, and the majority of my time was reserve.
I was in the Army National Guard. I joined in October after high school. I started at Kent State and realized that college was not the right path for me. I was in from 2006 to 2012.
At Akron Children's, we take care of pediatric patients. One of the differences between us and adult hospitals is that we not only care for the patient, we also care for the entire family. When most people think of hospitals, they instantly think doctors and nurses, but we also have jobs that every other employer has that are not healthcare. We have accountants and HR professionals and IT professionals, secretaries. We need those individuals just as much. One of the things that's really important for us is consistency of employment. So we want employees to stay here for a long time because it's best for the patients. And to do that, we really have a high dedication to investment in employees that we make. Annually, we have about a $3 million tuition assistance program that pays for employees to get further education that they can use here in any type of job. And then we also invest in the Career Launch program, which is not just the educational assistance, but it also removes the barriers that individuals have to get the education to improve their career.
The Career Launch program is a program to help individuals pursue a specific career, and it assists you with tuition reimbursement, books, childcare, even mileage. And people don't really think about it, but those are obstacles, you know, your everyday student has to deal with trying to accomplish this goal in graduating as a nurse. The program itself is basically set up for you to succeed. The transition is a lot easier. I don't have to look for an employment or employer afterwards. I know where I'm going. And then they also offer more education assistance as you become an employee. So, you know, for me, it's a win-win.
Veterans are a perfect fit for Akron Children's because we have great leadership skills. We know how to push boundaries. We can follow that chain of command, and we're great with critical thinking and working on our feet.
One of the really critical things is that we take care of kids. You know, I look at that and think, what better mission can we have to impact? So for anybody coming in here to really connect to the fact that what they do, whether it's a clinical employee or whether it is somebody that's in a non-clinical role, is they impact that care. Veterans bring a specific skill set with them, such as teamwork. They're used to working in stressful situations, and those are all things that are important here at a pediatric hospital. We want everybody coming in here to think of it as a mission and how they can affect the care of the children. And we like to say we want them to think of it as more than a job, because they can get a job anywhere, but we're more than that.
When you're transitioning out of the military, it's very nerve-wracking and it can be very scary because you've lived this life for a very long time. But just know that there are supporting people out here in the community, especially at Akron Children's, that can help get you further and further your career. There's lots of veterans that work here, and I think Akron Children's values veterans. There's so many opportunities at Children's. You do not have to be in the medical field to work here. It is an amazing company to work for.
Great to see that after sacrificing so much to our military service, today's veterans have found careers where they've been able to shine. I'm Montel Williams. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Military Makeover Operation Career. We'll see you next time.